Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And in the last episode we were able to knock out what was left of Turtle Rock, thank God. That place was, it was a lot. And so in doing that we were able to unlock Ganon's Tower to go be conquered. But before we can do that, there is a thing that I want to do first, and that's going to consist of going and getting the butter sword and going and getting the silver arrows, because we need both of those things before, I mean, I don't think that we actually need them before doing Ganon's Tower, but I'd really like to have them for that. So let's use the mirror. Let's head back to the real world, and then let's do this. Let's use the old whistly whistle. Or the flute, it doesn't really matter. It's a magical, musical wind instrument. And we're gonna go to here. And then we're gonna go up to the castle again, because that's gonna help us warp back into the dark world again, because we need to essentially go to our actual house in the dark world, because there's a guy there that will have a giant bomb for us to use that will help open up a secret little area for ourselves, and then we can go get the things that we need before heading up to Ganon's Tower, which that place is nuts, man. That is a crazy ass area. So I'm gonna be pretty excited to do that eventually. So we're really getting towards the end of the game, man. I can't believe it. This has gone by so much faster than I remember. I remember this game being so much longer than this, but I guess, you know, when you know what you're doing, it doesn't take as long. So, okay, where's the house at? It's, is it right over here? Yeah, it's right over here. Okay, not that bad. So, one thing, and we'll get to it in a minute, actually. We'll need a little bit of talking to do while we're doing our next little task here, so time to walk in and look at that giant bomb. This thing is huge, and it only costs $100. It's kind of crazy. So we can drop off that bomb anywhere, but we've got one place for it to go. And I think it's really funny, actually, when we walk, the fuse on that thing, like, just kind of like waddles back and forth when you're walking up or down. I think it's funny, and I love that, you know, it's not attached to you at all, but somehow it's able to follow you around. I think that's funny. Okay, which way are we supposed to go? Do we have to, yeah, we gotta go from this side. So, the internet is a wonderful place, man. There's always funny shit to come up on, and I don't know how long this has been a thing, but I just recently, the other day, came across, like, I know the whole, like, iPhone autocorrect fail things have been a thing for a long time, but these ones are a little bit different because they're now centered on, like, one theme. And I don't even know if it was, I don't know if it was a matter of it being an autocorrect fail or if it was a matter of it being somebody just, you know, having really poor grammar and not knowing what the actual word was. But, there was a picture that was out there that was supposed to be, like, I believe it was a girl saying, you know, oh, I'm about to have this this particular thing for dinner, and we're gonna put this bomb right here, by the way, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Boom! God, I wish I had that bomb for other things. That'd be great. Okay, so we're gonna come in here real quick. We'll finish up that story in a minute. Won't you throw something in? Oh, I will. I would be glad to throw something in. So let's throw in this. We tried throwing it in at the other, like, wishing well fountain thing a little while back. Oh yeah, look at her. Hey there, did you drop this? There's actually no guarantee that her voice would even sound like that. Just because you're large doesn't mean you're gonna have, like, a gross, you know, gargoyle-y voice. I did drop this. You are an honest person. I like you. I will give you something important. These are the silver arrows to give Ganon his last moment. You definitely need them. Like, seriously, if you don't take this, you're not gonna fucking win. So please, Just stop staring at me like I'm gross and just take these. Seriously, it's great. So now, we have the silver arrows. This is good. Then we're going to leave. We're going to come back in, because there is but one more thing that we can get our hands on. Which is kind of weird. Like, I've always wondered why the fairy is, like, extra large in the dark world. Because in the light world, she's, like, super skinny. And I don't know why she looks the way that she does. It's kind of interesting to me. But hey, why not? She's like, you again? You're back throwing more stuff? What the fuck? That thing could have stabbed me in the head. You could put an eye out with that. I like an honest person. I'll give you something better. She's like, well, I don't know. I don't really have anything around, so... Well, I got a few cubes of butter. I hope this works out for you. And it says, dirtily enough, I don't even know if dirtily is even a word, but it is now. It says, you can feel it throbbing in your hand, as if that's not totally disgusting or anything. Trying to make it feel all phallic and whatnot. But hey, we got ourselves the butter sword now. We've got the sword of gold to go with the shield of gold. And so now what we have to do is we just have to head back up to Death Mountain. That's really all there is to it at this point, because when we go back, we're going to be heading into the Magic Man's Tower. We get to remove the magic seal from that giant thing, and it's going to be so tight. It's one of my favorite moments of the entire game. But anywho, with this whole thing, so instead of it saying, you know, I'm going to eat this food, blah 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 blah, bon appetit. The autocorrect fail or the grammatical error, whichever one it ended up being, was instead of it saying bon appetit, it said bone app the teeth. Bone app the teeth. I think is just brilliant. It's funny as hell. And so then I just came across like a whole slew of these things the other day, and I had to write them down because I saw them when I was working out at the gym the other day, and I almost legitimately fell off my treadmill laughing. Like, it caught me by surprise, and a couple of them were really, really funny to me, at least. And so I thought I'd share them with you because you know, we're journeying up to the top of the mountain here, and why not? So this particular one, I'll explain what it was supposed to be, and then what it ended up being, because sometimes you're gonna be like, that's not even fucking close. So this one, it was a bowl of macaroni and cheese. And instead of it saying, you know, my girlfriend made me some macaroni and cheese, bon appetit, this one says, my girl just made some smack the pony and leave, don't mind if I do, blind refugees. Blind refugees. But even better, smack the pony and leave, I think might be the best thing. Oh my god. Like, I think that due to this, I am probably going to start calling macaroni and cheese smack the pony and leave for the rest of my life now. that is simply just the best. So that one's really good. There's another one that was it's like a picture of like it's like fried chicken and like French fries in like a styrofoam takeout box with a candle, with like a lit candle in it, and it says, my girl is so Roman attic. You know, I came in from outside and I came inside from outside and saw this bony African feet. Like, these things are so bad. They're so far off. Oh god. My girlfriend is so Roman attic. Bony African feet. That is simply ridiculous. And then another one of them. Come on, come back to Papa. Come on. No, you can't run away. No, damn it. She got away from me. Oh well. Then I think that this one might be my personal favorite, possibly. It's a big bowl. It's like a big plate of nachos. That's one big bowl of narchos with extra quack then moly. Scone app the beef. Scone app the beef. But narchos with extra quack then moly, oh god, I can barely handle that one. That one's hilarious. And then there's two more. This one might be the worst out of them, like as far as just being wildly off. Who doesn't love Fill Leg Minion with Ass Pegasus? Boing application. fill leg minion instead of filet mignon. That is great. I would love to have a nice plate of fill leg minion, because filet mignon is great. I love filet mignon. That's one of my favorite cuts of meat. And then I don't know what a boing application is, but I would love to fill out an application for a job that has a bouncy application. And then the last one was it's just like a plate of fries with ketchup. It says, about to eat some Friends flies with a side of cat's syrup. Bone altitude. Call me Chef Boiled Tea. Chef Boiled Tea. Chef Boiled Tea instead of Chef Boyardee. He said Chef Boiled T-shirt. And then Friends flies with a side of cat's syrup. It's fantastic. Okay, real quick, before we unlock this thing, I want to tell you guys, I remember back to the very first time that I got to this moment in the game. Like, it wasn't me playing. My brother's friend Eli was playing it because he was just fucking good at every game there was. And the first time that I saw this next sequence of things happening, it just like blew my mind, because I had never seen like an event like this happen in a game. And there's gonna be a lot of younger viewers that are gonna see this and be like, what the fuck? Like, what's so special about it? But I'll just explain it in a minute. Ed, we are going to break the barrier of Ganon's tower with our power. Oh my god, I love that part so much. Like, you'll look at that and a lot of people will be like, well, what's so special about that? It's the fact that, like, during the course of this playthrough, you've seen this tower a number of times, and you know you can't get into it, but you know you're going to at some point. And so when you finally go out and get all the crystals and you come up to it, and they give you that dialogue saying that, you know, we're going to use our power to break the seals that you can get inside, the fact that it cuts out all the music and like all the other sound effects, and the crystals raise up in the air and they, you know, kind of revolve around, and you can hear like the thunder in the back, and it does like some lens, you're not like lens flashing, but it like the screen flashes white a few times, and then all the magic seal goes away, and then the door opens and that huge ass flight of stairs comes down. That is so awesome. I think they executed that so fantastically well. It is marvelous. I love it. And not only, and like you see the size of the building is significantly larger than anything else that you've been in so far outside of Hyrule Castle. So you know this dungeon is going to be fucking huge. And it is, because with that said, welcome to Ganon's Tower, my friends. It is the last dungeon, the last actual dungeon in the game before we go and fight Ganon and, you know, reclaim that which is ours, which is the entire country, I suppose. So, with that said, my friends, we are going to stop right here for when we come back in the next episode. We are going to take down this massive, enormous dungeon, and we're going to get the special treasure that's in there, and then it's going to be off to go take down the man himself. I don't think we're going to get all that done in one episode, but we'll see what happens. So, when we come back on what may be the final episode, but more than likely not, we're going to take care of that. So until then, my friends, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to go have myself some smack the pony and leave, you know? Blind refugees. Take care, everybody. Bye.